Gaza is full of refugees. Gaza is the most densely populated region in the world. 90% of the people live under the poverty line. Much of the water is undrinkable. For most of the day, they don't have electricity. It's not just apartheid. It's not just occupation. It's settler colonization, and it's a form of genocide. And the whole world stood by and watched it happen. And the United Nations just down the block did nothing. And how many times did we come, protest this embassy, protest the United States funding Israel's military to the tune of $3 billion every single year? Yay. And nobody listened to us. How can anybody not expect resistance when people see their families dying, when they are not able to get the adequate medical care because the siege prevents medical equipment and medicine from being crossed through? How are they expected to rebuild their communities when they're extremely densely populated? And no concrete or building materials are allowed to enter after the siege, because of the siege. After multiple bombing campaigns that have destroyed infrastructure, like power plants, like water plants, like basic necessities that people need to survive. Gaza is always under attack. Gaza is always facing violence. Gaza is always facing death. And we never hear about Gaza in the news until they raise their voice. And that's what we are seeing now. We are seeing the media turn on the Palestinian people once again, betray and abandon us. Because everyone stood by and watched our people be massacred slowly and quick and in spurts. 2014, 2012, 2021. How many times did you see Gaza get bombed, carpet bombed? How many neighborhoods did you see entirely wiped out? This is the plight of the Palestinian people. And we know that this will never end as long as Israel continues to colonize Palestinian land. As long as it continues to live on stolen land, they will continue to do this to Palestine. And this is something that every single Palestinian is very deeply aware of. So when we stand out here, our message is not going to be different than any other time. We demand an end to the siege and blockade of Gaza. We demand an end to the occupation. We demand an end to the colonization of Palestine and all Arab lands, including Syrian lands like the Golan Heights and Sheba Farms in Lebanon, which are also occupied by Israel. And we demand an end to this government, the funding that this government provides to this state that is killing our people, that is using your tax dollars to do so. $3 billion a year is $10 million every single day. And this is just to the military. It's not just to the Israeli state. So it's especially incumbent on us as people who live in the imperial belly of the beast here in the United States to demand an end to our country's participation, endorsement, beyond complicity in the genocide of the Palestinian people. The U.S. and its media and its institutions claim that they don't want violence, but they fund the violence that Palestinians face every single day. Shame. And you guys, people in this country, people like the media, that's what I'm saying when I say you guys, people try to act like they're neutral. How can you be neutral? There's no such thing as neutrality when one population is constantly being murdered and you're funding it. Your tax dollars are funding it. You don't give $10 million a day to the Palestinian resistance. You give $10 million a day to the Israeli army. So when we look at what's happening in Palestine, it's important to understand who the oppressor is, who the colonizer is, who has the power in the situation, and what our connection to it is, particularly as people who live here. We have made it known and we will make it known time again. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free. Palestine Arabian.
Settlers, go back home.
Settlers, go back home.
Palestine is ours alone.
Palestine is ours alone.
Settlers, go back home.
Settlers, go back home.
Palestine is ours alone.
Palestine is ours alone.
If you're not holding a flag, you're not holding a sign, then you're chanting, then you're clapping, you're gonna make your voice loud. Settlers, go back home.
Settlers, go back home.
Palestine is ours alone.
Palestine is ours alone.
Settlers, go back home.
Settlers, go back home.
Palestine is ours alone.
Palestine is ours alone.
We don't want no two-state.
We don't want no two-state.
We want 48.
We want 48.
We don't want no two-state.
We don't want no two-state.
We want 48.
We want 48.
Free Palestine.
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 Resistance is justified
Resistance is justified.
when people are occupied.
When people are occupied.
Resistance is justified
Resistance is justified.
when people are occupied.
When people are occupied.
Palestine is our demand.
Palestine is our demand.
No peace on stolen land.
Peace on stolen land.
Palestine is our demand.
Palestine is our demand.
No peace on stolen land.
Peace on stolen land.
Palestine is our demand.
Palestine is our demand.
No peace on stolen land.
Peace on stolen land.
From Palestine to Mexico,
Palestine to Mexico.
all the walls have got to go.
All the walls have got to go.
From New York to Gaza,
From New York to Gaza.
globalize the intifada.
Globalize the intifada.
Intifada.
Intifada, intifada.
Long live the intifada.
Long live the intifada.
Intifada.
Intifada, intifada.
Long live the intifada.
Long live the intifada.
From Palestine to the Philippines,
Palestine to the Philippines.
stop the U.S. war machine.
Stop the U.S. war machine.
It is right to rebel.
It is right to rebel.
Israel, go to hell.
Israel, go to hell.
It is right to rebel.
It is right to rebel.
Israel, go to hell.
Israel, go to hell.
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
When Gaza is under attack,
Palestine is under attack.
what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
We're gonna keep chanting. We're just getting ready, picking up our stuff. In a bit, we're gonna cross the street that way in front of the Pix 11 Media building. It's one of the media companies out there that continuously distorts the image of what's going on in Palestine, distorts the oppression, and portrays the victims of the oppressors instead of the other way around. So we're just gonna get our stuff ready here, and in a couple minutes, we're gonna walk over there and make it known exactly how we feel about them. Free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
From the river to the sea,
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
Resistance is justified
Resistance is justified.
when people are colonized.
People are colonized.
Not another nickel.
Not another nickel.
No more money for Israel's crimes.
No more money for Israel's crimes.
One time, all together. Not another nickel.
Not another nickel.
No more money for Israel's crimes.
Not another nickel.
Not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes. Not another nickel. Not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes.
Not another nickel. Not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes.
Not another nickel. Not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes.
Not another nickel. Not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes.
Not another nickel. Not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes.
Not another nickel. Not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes. Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Settlers, settlers, go back home!
Settlers, settlers, go back home!
Palestine is our saloon!
Palestine is our saloon!
Settlers, settlers, go back home!
Settlers, settlers, go back home!
Palestine is our saloon!
Palestine is our saloon!
Settlers, settlers, go back home!
Settlers, settlers, go back home!
Palestine is our saloon!
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 Everyone needs to move down. Move in. Move in. Move in. Everyone move in. Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine!
We don't want no two state. We want 48.
We want 48!
We don't want no two state.
We don't want no two states!
We want 48.
We want 48!
Free, free Palestine.
Free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine.
Free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine.
Free Palestine!
It is right to rebel.
It is right to rebel!
Israel, go to hell. It is right to rebel.
It is right to rebel!
Israel, go to hell.
Israel, go to hell!
Resistance is justified
Resistance is justified
when people are occupied.
when people are occupied!
Resistance is justified
Resistance is justified
when people are occupied. Everyone keep moving in. Keep moving in. Keep moving in, everyone. Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine!
And what do we want? I couldn't hear you guys. What do we want?
Justice!
What do we want it?
Justice!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
If we don't get it.
Shut it down!
I couldn't hear you guys. If we don't get it.
Shut it down!
If Gaza doesn't 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 get it.
Shut it down!
Shut it down.
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 Shut it down!
Shut it down. 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 Resistance is justified
Resistance is justified
when people are occupied.
when people are occupied.
Resistance is justified
Resistance is justified
when people are colonized.
when people are colonized.
It is right to rebel.
It is right to rebel.
Israel, go to hell.
Israel, go to hell.
It is right to rebel.
It is right to rebel.
Israel, go to hell.
Israel, go to hell.
The loudest you guys can be, let the world hear it. Settlers, settlers, go back home.